Hi, Assalamualaikum again. Okay, now I'm going to the part 2 in which we're going to look at the techniques of location decision. Okay, we have three type in which the first one is factor rating. Okay, and then kita ada locational cost profit volume analysis, and then kita akan guna formula profit kat situ, and also center of gravity. Okay. Okay, first we look at factor rating method. This one is I think the most easiest one in which you just darab the weight with the score and then you sum and then choose the most highest point. Okay. So usually they give you a few factor that they consider bila nak move, okay, to the location. Usually they give you three option of location. Which one is uh, the choice, and they will give the score, okay, for each factor. Alright, these are the step. Okay. So this is the example, okay, in the notes. So the factor they consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 factor, and they give the weight. Okay, so the weight is sum up to 1 here. And okay, they give you only two location, either France or Denmark. Okay, so France or Denmark. This is score given, okay, by the management. So what you have to do, just weight times score. Okay, so 0.25 times 70 dapat 17.5, and then you do for all for France, and then you do all for Denmark, and then you sum. Okay, you sum all the score after you darab weight dengan score, dapat 70.4 untuk France and Denmark 68. So which one you suggest? You need to answer like this. Okay, first you kena cari the highest score dulu. The highest score now is 17.4, belong to France. So the best location is France due to, kenapa? Why? Highest total score. Okay, that one is the, orang kata, baru complete dia punya factor rating. Okay. Okay, now we're going to the locational cost volume break-even analysis. Okay, this one you have to come up with the graph. Okay, and bila ada graph, and then you need to find the lowest total cost. Okay, so dia akan bagi you the fixed cost, the variable cost for each location. Okay, so I use this example. Okay, sebab this example is easy to understand compared to the one in the notes. So, dia cerita pasal apa? There's 3 location that they consider, okay, to relocate, and then they give you fixed cost and variable cost. Okay, untuk graph you need the cost here. Tadi factor rating tak ada kan? Okay, so for this one you need the cost. The cost will be involved here. So fixed cost and variable cost. Macam mana nak beza dua ni kalau dia tak cakap which one is fixed, which one is variable? Anything with the bigger number is the fixed cost. Sebab fixed cost ni adalah pasal land, pasal building, pasal machine, okay? And variable cost ni adalah cost per unit. Kat sini dia cerita pasal pintu, okay? The making the door. So orang kata the cost untuk making one door dekat location A adalah RM26. For location B is 18 and location C is 15. Okay, that's why dia adalah cost per unit. Okay, termasuklah material cost, labor cost, overhead cost, utility cost, and so on. So these are the two costs that you need to have. And then dia ada soalan kat sini, dia tanya kalau nak profit margin 50,000, what is the quantity of door need to make for each location? And the expected selling price is RM50 per door. So yang ni nanti kita akan buat kemudian. So we going to do this one. Okay. So first kali you kena keluarkan equation. Okay. Equation TC. TC punya equation adalah fixed cost campur variable darab quantity. Okay. So these are the table given. So you kena keluarkan berapa? TC ada 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So TCA fixed cost dia 700,000 campur 26 dia punya variable cost darab Q, and then for TCB 900,000 campur 18 Q, and then for TCC kita ada 1.2 juta time campur 15 Q. So dah ada 3 equation yang betul, then you can proceed to crossover. Okay, crossover is very important sebab you nak buat dia punya range nanti. Okay, sempadan dia nanti. So first kali you kena buat, sebab ada 3 location, so you kena buat crossover between A dan B dulu. Okay, so TCA equal to TCB. Okay, TC kita dah ada tadi. So ambil dua equation ni, kita equalkan and solve for Q. So you solve for Q, you dapat 25,000. Then you do for, okay, A and B dah sudah crossover. Kita kena buat crossover B and C pula. B and C pula, TCB equal TCC. Put the equation together and solve for Q. You dapat 100,000. And then you kena solve pula AB sudah, BC sudah, AC belum. So you need to solve for A and C. Okay, so you buat TCA equal TCC pula. And then put the equation and solve for Q. You dapat 4,055. Okay, you dah dapat 3 nilai Q. Okay. So next, what you have to do? You nak start lukis graph. So you tahu you punya Q nanti dekat dia punya paksi X kena up to more than 100,000. Sebab you nak nampakkan 3 crossover ni berlaku dalam graph. Okay. So this is your graph paper. Part CY is the TC, total cost in RM. And part CX is your Q. Okay. So crossover point tadi kita dah kira ada 3. So 25,000, 45,000 and 100,000. So I suggest the skala untuk bawah ni you tarik sampai ekstra sikit, sampai 110,000. Sebab kalau you mati kat sini dia susah sikit. So you tarik sikit. So 110,000 ekstra. Easy sebab skala 10, sebab dalam graph paper kat sini ada 10 kotak kecil. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 sampai 110. I make it extra a bit. Okay. Okay, dah settle untuk part C, Q. Sekarang nak untuk part C yang TC ni, macam mana nak tahu sampai what is the maximum number here? How to set the scale? Okay, you need to do a bit of calculation. Okay, kita nak tahu TC mana yang paling maximum so that we can plot the graph. Okay, sekarang kita dah tahu Q, kita dah set sampai this value. Okay, so tadi set Q maximum tadi nombor paling besar 100,000 kan? Senang sikit nak kira kan? 100,000 Q dia tadi. So kita ambil titik pertengahan. Supaya senang sikit kita nak garis graf tu nanti. Okay, nak buat 2 titik pun boleh, but I prefer 3 sebab takut nanti lari I punya line. So I buat dulu untuk okay, untuk TCA. Okay, TCA bila Q kosong dapat 700,000. So plug in je kosong kat sini. So kalau kalau Q 50,000 masukkan dalam formula dapat 2 juta. And then untuk kalau Q 100,000 masukkan dalam equation dapat 3.3 juta. Okay, dah settle for TCA. Buat benda yang sama untuk TCB juga. Okay, bila Q kosong, TCB 900,000. Kalau Q 50,000, TCB jadi 1.8 juta. And then for Q, kalau 100,000, TCB jadi 2.7 million. Okay, and then buat for TCC. Okay, so ada 9 titik lah I kena find. Okay. So bila Q0, TCC 1.2 million. Bila Q 50,000, 1.95 million. And if a Q 100K, so dapat TC 2.7 million. Okay, now nak tahu the maximum skala untuk TC punya paksi. So kat sini paling maximum adalah 3.3 juta. So nanti dekat my graph on the paksi TC tu, I will put at least 3.5 million sebab senang kan. Okay. So make sure dia cover 3.3 million. So pergi balik kat paksi TC ni. So senang nak kira kat sini. Kalau I buat kat sini. Kat sini ada 10 petak kecil. So 500,000 satu ni. Okay. So 500, 1 million, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5 million. So cover dah. Okay, sebab I tahu 3.3 million somewhere here, the maximum one. Okay, settle the part C. Now I want to plot the graph. Okay, how to plot the graph? Remember kita dah kira 3 titik tadi. So, bila Q, kita buat TCA dulu. Bila Q kosong, TCA 700,000. Bila Q 50,000, kita pergi kat tengah ni, TCA dia 2 juta. Somewhere here, betul? Okay, and 100,000 kat sini, okay, dia lebih kurang dekat 3.3. Lebih kurang lah sini, okay. So, bila dah ada 3 garis ni, Zas, draw the line through it. Okay, so dah siap satu TCA. Now kita buatlah juga untuk TCB pula. Okay, TCB kita dah kira tadi bila Q0 900,000 somewhere here, and then bila Q 50,000 somewhere here 1.8 here, and then untuk yang bila 100,000 dia jadi 2.7 somewhere here. So again Zas draw the line. Okay, labelkan TCB. Nanti lupa kan TCB. Okay, now buat TCC pula. Okay, TCC again bila Q0 is 1.2 million. Okay, lepas tu bila 50, C tadi mana yang ni Okay, and then untuk 100 dia 2.7 about here. So, Zas satu lagi. So, you ada 3 line sekarang ni. You ada TCA, TCB and TCC. Okay, dah siap 3 garis. Okay, now kita nak buat sempadan. Okay, sempadan ni dah terlukis. So ignore it first. Okay, how I come up with this sempadan? Alright. Sebab kita nak tahu nanti ini range siapa, ini range siapa, ini range siapa. Okay, first, kita tengok dulu crossover tadi. Dalam calculation kita ada 3 crossover iaitu 25,000 check, betul. Ada satu crossover kat sini. Lepas tu dia kata kat 45,000 somewhere here check, betul. Ada satu kat sini. And tadi kita kira 100,000 ada crossover. Crossover ni apa silangan? Check, ada. Dah betul, ada 3 confirm. So now kita nak tahu which one is valid. Okay, 3-3 dah ada. Alright. Now nak tahu valid ke tidak. The first one yang tadi kat sini yang dekat 25,000, dia kita boleh buat sempadan sebab dia tak ada garis apa-apa bawah dia. Dia direct je. Okay, so kita tarik garis ke bawah satu. Untuk yang ini, dia ada crossover tapi dia ada line bawah dia. So, kita tak boleh tarik sempadan kat sini. So, dia tak valid. Nope. This one cannot tarik bawah macam ni. Okay, so kita move lagi. Kita jumpa sini satu tadi crossover. Yang ini boleh lukis tak? Boleh. Sebab apa? Dia tak ada line kat bawah sini. Okay, dia boleh lukis. Yang ini tak boleh sebab ada line sini. Yang ini boleh sebab tak ada apa-apa. So, dia boleh lukis borderline ke bawah. So, dalam case ni, yang boleh lukis hanya untuk crossover ini dan crossover ini saja. So, now you dah ada garis sempadan. Now, nak tahu ini kawasan siapa, siapa dan siapa. Okay. Look carefully. Dekat kawasan yang pagar ni, dia ada belong to this color. Kat sini color merah tadi kita adalah TCA. So, ini adalah kawasan A. Okay, yang ni kawasan siapa? Tengok line color ni. Ini color hitam tadi. Ini ada TCB. Okay, so ini kawasan B. And then ini adalah line blue sikit tadi. Okay, so ini adalah TC untuk kawasan C. Okay, so kita dah jumpa kawasan ni. Kawasan ni penting untuk apa? Sebab penting untuk jawab soalan yang dia tanya what are the range. So, untuk kawasan A, cara nak tulis dia adalah, okay, daripada, ini adalah crossover tadi, 25,000. Daripada 0 sampai 25,000, maksud dia less than 25 untuk location A. Untuk B ni dia special sikit sebab dia in between. In between 25,000 hingga 100,000, sebab kat sini kan kita dah kira tadi 100,000 crossover dia, dia belong to B. So nak tulis dia 25,000 dan juga 100,000, dia in between. And last kali C ni, dia adalah lebih daripada 100,000. Sampailah berapa-berapa, dia belong to C. These are the answer that we looking for. Okay. So bila dalam graf nanti tulis siap-siap kata graf macam ni. Okay, now soalan nak 65,000. What is the best location? So 60,000 is here, somewhere here. 60, 65 is about here lah. Ajak sikit here 65,000. So location ni kawasan rumah siapa? Yang ni adalah kawasan B. How to answer it? For $65,000 per year, location B is suitable. Okay. Okay. Now kita buat soalan yang kedua. Soalan kedua kata, kalau dia nak profit 50,000, what is the quantity door of each location? and selling price dia RM50. So yang ini you kena guna this formula. Okay, formula ni formula profit nama dia. Okay, so profit keuntungan, Q adalah quantity, R adalah selling price, V adalah variable cost untuk location, and FC is the fixed cost untuk location. Okay, nampak tak? So you guna balik table ni. So dia kata untuk ketiga-tiga lokasi, what is the quantity? So you start with the information yang you need, profit margin. So profit dah bagi RM50,000 and then 50 is the selling price. That one is the R. So profit ada, R ada, V ada kat sini, FC ada kat sini. So yang tak ada Q, they are looking for Q. So I rearrange the formula. So I want to find Q. So I buat Q untuk location A. Plug in the info. So profit RM50,000. Fixed cost dia adalah RM700,000. Bahagikan dengan 50 is the R minus 26 is the variable cost. So dapat RM31,250 untuk location A. Dan buat location B pula. Okay, profit sama. Fixed cost dia RM900. Selling price sama RM50. Variable cost dia RM18. Okay, dapat RM29,688. Round up kan Okay, sebab ni adalah pintu. And then for QC, RM50,000 profit. Fixed cost dia 1.2 million. Bahagi dengan selling price 50 minus variable cost dia 15. So dapat 35,715. So these are the jawapan yang diorang cari. Sebab dia kata each location berapa pintu dia kena buat. So location mana yang paling banyak kena buat pintu? Location C untuk achieve RM50,000 profit. Okay, so that's for cost volume analysis with the profit equation. Okay, now yang ketiga is the center of gravity. Ini pun another simple method. So this one they using the orang kata coordinate. This one is mostly for warehouse, distribution center. So you can use this center of gravity. Okay, so it's very dia tak ada pasal price. Okay, there's nothing to do with the cost. They're more on the volume and the coordinate. Okay, so dia coordinate dia macam ni. Okay, dia ada paksi X, paksi Y. So dia bagi coordination lah, X, Y and also the volume. Okay. Alright, these are the formula. Okay. It's very simple actually. So dia punya volume darabkan dengan coordinate, bagikan dengan sum of volume. Okay. These are the example in the notes. So this is the volume for these 4 location and these are the coordinate. Okay. So to easy solve this one, you better separate the X coordinate and Y coordinate. Okay, so pick another table. Okay, this is a table. So this one is the volume. Okay, the volume, this is the volume. Okay, ni yang volume dia. So kita buat X coordinate dulu. So X for Chicago is 30. Okay, and then Pittsburgh 90. So kita ikutlah. Okay, Chicago berapa? 30 darab 2000. Okay. And then kita ada 90 darab 1000 ni daripada mana? 90 ni daripada Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh 90 X dia. Darab volume dia 1000. And then 130 ni koordinat X untuk New York. Darab 1000 volume New York. And then Atlanta last kali 60. Paksi X dia darabkan dengan 2000 volume dia. Okay. So bagikan dengan berapa? Bagikan dengan sum. Okay. Better to sum up this one. Okay, so campurkan semua dapat the value and you bahagikan dapat 66.7. And do also for coordinate Y. Okay, coordinate Y. This one, the yellow one is the volume. Okay, and then you sum the volume untuk you bahagikan. And this one is the coordinate Y for each location. Okay, Y, this one 120 for Chicago, 110 is for Pittsburgh, 130 is for New York, and 40 is for Atlanta. Okay, so you dah campur, darab dulu, campur, bahagi and you dapat 93.3. So cara nak jawab is that the center of gravity is 66.7, 93.3. Okay, that's the answer. Okay, tapi for coordinate ni, you kena check for physical condition as I mentioned, because kadang-kadang kat kawasan ni, dia bagi you coordinate this the best one. But sometimes you jumpa, oh, there's a railway here. Nak buat apa? Takkan nak buat atas tu. So you have to adjust. Okay. Maybe you adjust a little bit. Okay. Mungkin sebelah. Okay. To avoid this railway. Or sometimes you tengok tu, oh, kat tengah-tengahnya ada tasik. Takkan pula you nak tambak tasik and do make your warehouse there. Okay. So you need to adjust. So sometimes this coordinate just for orang kata the guide there. Okay. Okay. That's the best coordinate, but you need to adjust. Maybe sometimes ada railway ataupun in the middle of the lake or mungkin kat atas bukit and so on. So you need to adjust. Alright. So part 1 I already ada discuss on the objective. Okay, kenapa when the kilang or the factory want to move. Okay, what the objective is to maximize the benefit. Okay, if nak pindah, make sure it's beneficial. Okay. And then kita tengok 7 major factor. Okay, we have discussed the first one is the labor productivity, exchange rate, okay, cost, ada tangible, intangible, and then kita ada political risk, culture, okay, and then proximity to market. Okay, untuk service dia kena dekat dengan dia punya demographic, dengan dia punya population. And for goods pula, manufacturer dia dekat dengan more on the near to raw material. Near, especially kalau jenis perishable yang mudah rosak. Contohnya kalau ikan, perlukan seafood, dekatlah dengan laut dan jeti. Okay. And the 7th one is the proximity to competitor, clustering. Okay. Everything I explained in the part 1 video. And just now we did the 3 technique. The first one we did the factor rating. Second one is a bit complicated on the cost volume, in which you need to use to draw the graph and use the profit formula. And the third one just now we do the center of gravity method. Okay, that's all for part 2 with the 3 technique. Alright, thank you.